Welcome to the AFC Champions League Two preliminary clash here at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in rainy Goa. It's FC Goa taking on Al-Seeb. The winner secures a spot in the group stage moving forward. This is the Goa's first appearance in continental football since 2021 when they became the head.
Yeah, Karan, it's really good to be back, obviously, with the football starting and FC Goa with what looks like to be a really... It's got a lot of players of this Al-Seeb team who play for the national team.
Absolutely, and all these players, where for FC Goa we have a lot of foreigners starting. For Al-Seeb here, there are only local players, as you can see. Up front, Abdul Matbali, who has...
He's set the team up, you know, they've had a proper pre-season, they played a couple of go-insides, they went and played, they played the Dempo. The difference is they're going to have to do a lot of defending. I spoke to Sandesh earlier, who's familiar with a lot of these players, having played against Oman a couple of times. So I think the first 15-20 minutes, you assess the opposition.
The second big advantage, it has been raining, and the likes of Al-Seeb, these clubs, they aren't used to rain.
Yeah, it's certainly not used to the conditions. I think the conditions favour FC Goa. The crowd will grow as the game goes along. As you mentioned, really bad weather conditions today, so it might have delayed a lot of people getting to the stadium. A couple of the roads are closed off. We are lucky, fortunate to get here early and give them that advantage, because this is a very well-oiled machine, Al-Seeb. As you said, they've won their local competition a couple of times. They've won this competition, so you don't want to let them settle in this game and, you know, make them have to work for everything in these tough, wet conditions tonight.
And what's also interesting,
I think the trick is, as you said, how quickly can they develop a relationship between the likes of Paul Moreno and Sandesh. The other thing I feel they're going to be missing when you talk about the likes of O'Day and Carl McHugh is leadership. It's not just in the dressing room as well as on the field. Those were two huge influences on FC Goa in terms of that role.
A big responsibility on Sandesh Chinghania. Although now, for Al-Seeb, they've got Valerio Tita. He has the experience in Asian football. He was with Barcelona Kings. He knows these conditions. He's played in Bangladesh, so he'll be well versed with the conditions here in Goa as well.
Yeah, as we just had a look at the officials from China, officials tonight. Obviously, we know that, having experienced his AFC competitions when we were at Bengaluru current. No nonsense normally is the approach from the AFC officials, so you can expect to see them cutting out a lot of game and with good intensity. And I think the surface, with a lot of rain that we've had today, will make for a very entertaining game and a fast-paced game. So looking forward to it as kickoff approaches.
All the referees from China, main referee Zhang Lei, assistant referee Xiao He, Ma Shi and Jin Jinghuan. Interesting now. Played in for Drazic, somehow finds himself in place. It's Drazic! FC Goal lead! Drazic with the goal! Well, the crowd here is ecstatic. But what about that pass in from midfield in the path of Drazic? Al-Rawahi completely mistimes it. 1-0 to FC Goa.
What about that? The quality of the assist, the quality of that pass, that first touch from Drazic, and then the composure to just lift it over the goalkeeper. This has got this crowd on their feet, and I think now, Karan, we've got a really cracker of a game on our hands.
Incredible, just incredible from FC Goa. Just when you thought Al-Seeb was gaining momentum, this is what's done. Drazic with a little touch over the goalkeeper, and it wasn't over. It was not over.
This is the best part. He touches over the goalkeeper. A lot of players might have chosen to just go down over there, but he had the composure, and then when he saw the defender backpedaling, that's not an easy technique, because he just got one touch out of his feet, lifted over the keeper, lifted over the last man over there, and it just trickled into the net, much to the delight of every...
Up for it tonight. Well, that's the spark that FC Goa create. Now, a short corner. Bora Herrera, first time in. Al-Rawahi! Javier Severio doubles the lead for FC Goa. And this is almost like a dream here at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. When you ask for one, the fans ask for one. Severio gives them two. most of it. Ball played in towards Chingan. Al-Seeb get one back in. Well, now Nasir, bruised belief in this away side. Ball was played in first time and gets a little touch to it.
And that was pressure back on them.
Score of Al-Seeb Club, jersey number 77, and Nasir Sultan side.
Yeah, now it's real pressure. Now it's real pressure for Manolo Marquez. Al-Seeb will come with everything they have. Guarachena there. Somehow not happy. He was asking for a card, says one of the Al-Seeb players used their hands. Zhang Li says play on.